2008 MasterCraft X1. This MasterCraft is in slate gray on the side with a red deck stripe. I'll walk around the exterior and then jump into the inside and take a look at everything that's going on with it. The outside is in basically perfect condition. No cracks in the gel coat, scrapes, nicks, nothing like that, chips, so really good condition. It's a rub. Something like this right here is more of just something maybe where they bumped into something, but it's actually not anything wrong with the gel coat. Teak platform. Recently we just actually took this in and then oiled it up, so looking like brand new. Sitting on a MastCraft single axle trailer. Trailer has LED lights, prop guard with rollers on it. Has the swing away tongue on it. Incredibly clean, well taken care of X1. You can see before we jump up on the interior, you do have the swivel racks, a pair of tower speakers, rear view mirror. It does come with bimini on it. We just don't have it right this second. Go ahead and jump up into the interior and take a look. Now that we've gone around the exterior of the X1, we want to jump into the interior and check out what's going on. First thing I want to point out is on the rear engine hatch, we've had a repair done to the vinyl that you can noticeably see. And also right here, there's just a little gouge and then another little small gouge. You can tell by my fingertip that they're not very large. And you back out and you can't fully notice them. So both of those little ones can be patched as well. So we'll take a look at storage in the back end of this X1. So it's running the KGB triple ballast system in it. So you got 2 hard tanks in the back corners. What's nice about these is since they're up against the side, you have a lot more depth to your storage, so you can put, a wakeboard and life jackets and ropes and stuff like that down there and still have a lot of deep storage. Same thing on this side. On your port side, we've got the towable cover in here right now. So, engine on this X1 is an Inmar 5.7 liter. It's fuel injected, gives you about 310 horsepower. It's recently been serviced here at N3 Boatworks. So we've changed the impeller, we've given it an oil change, and we've checked all the fluids. Steering cables and everything like that are in great shape. So it's been completely worked through by us here at the shop. So before we go any further, you'll see that we have the ski pylon back here. Slalom ski ropes usually tied off here, same thing with tubes. And then you have your tower pylon for your wakeboarding, surfing, all that kind of good stuff. Like we said when we were walking around the exterior, you have your 2 tower speakers and your clamp down spinner racks. Great storage in this X1. Up underneath the passenger side seat, it communicates all the way up through the nose. You have your amp in here. You can actually see the poles for the towable cover. This bench pops up to give you a little bit easier access into that section. These two bench seats right there pop out, and you got one long communicable storage area all the way back to the transom. There's a wall right there that separates the two, but it goes all the way back to there. Nice thing or cool little aspect about the X1 is that red hull color, or I'm sorry, the red deck stripe actually comes over the top and down into the interior of the boat, so it really pulls the whole color scheme together. It's a really, cool color scheme that's going on with the white and the red and gray. CD player in your glove box, deep storage, which is always definitely a plus. Come over to the driver's seat and try and point out some cool stuff going on here. You got your horn, accessories, courtesy lights. See your dash, you got your oil, engine temp, your two speedos and your RPMs. You can see here 162.9 hours, so 163 hours. You can change that to show you different things. Like it says depth right now is 8.5 sitting on the trailer. Air temp, water temp, time, and then hours again. The time right there, voltmeter, fuel meter. There's the display selector with your speedo that you can dial in. Nav lights, driver side radio control. Try and block this so you can see, but you have your perfect pass controls right there, and you have your ballast fill and empty right there as well. So everything's very easy to get to. Great visual or great vision out of the driver's seat through the windshield, which is always a key. Then last but not least is you got your bow. You got two cockpits or two bow speakers up here, a couple of cup holders. Great depth to your seats, which is always really nice to have. And then finally, this is wired and ready to go for Sirius XM. All you got to do is get the subscription. So that's about it for this 2008 MasterCraft X1. If you have any questions, call Michael at N3 Boatworks, 317-845-9253.